Saturday. Do you love Saturdays? Saturdays, Saturdays, Saturdays. If you're not working, then you probably enjoy Saturdays if you do them Monday through Friday. But it is Saturday morning and it's August the 12th and not quite 8:30 here in the morning in Colorado. Very, very, very overcast day, as you can tell. Didn't feel like turning the lights on this morning. And at this time, normally there's a lot more light coming in this side window here, but not today. So quite a rainstorm last night, certainly needed it. I threw open some windows this morning and just went clean, fresh air. Had something happen late last night. I'm still humming and hawing whether I should talk about it or not, but I think I will. I'm trying to figure out how to say this. You might remember my rantings and ravings here about 3 days ago that I didn't want to do a romance reading for someone that was asking me in the wee hours of my morning. I realized it was sort of the normal hours where they are, but not where I am. And I was working on another project and I was booked up solid. Since that time, we've had the opportunity to clear up some classes and make some schedule changes, so my time is becoming a little bit more of my own. But at the time, they were asking for like an emergency reading and they wanted basically a romance reading. And I had to say no, that I was booked. And to be honest with you, I really didn't want to do it. My mind and my heart hadn't cleansed itself to do a reading at that particular hour. And you can't just expect someone to just, you snap your fingers and they jump and ask you how high. It doesn't work that way. Well, the same individual has purchased readings from me in the past, and always went above and beyond, as I do in any readings. If you book 30 minutes, many times we'll take it to 45 minutes. If you book an hour with me, many times it goes to an hour and a half. Well, she booked a reading for me back in July, and I had agreed to do the reading without accepting payment first. Lesson learned. Any of my readers that are out there, any of my wonderful ladies and gentlemen that do psychic readings, mediumship readings, angel card readings, I'm saying this because I want you to have a heads up. And I agreed because she had done readings with me, and I think it was a Tuesday or Wednesday, I can't remember the exact date. She said, I'll pay you Friday when I get paid. So the reading went on for 90 minutes, truly 90 minutes. And Friday came along when she said she was going to get paid, and I contacted her on Saturday and asked if there was a problem with the website. Oh no, we got delayed, whatever, couldn't do that. I'll take care of it on Monday. And Monday came along and still no payment. Waited till Tuesday, still no payment. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday of the following week. I said, if you're having a problem with the website, please let me know because, I'm here to help. Oh, no, I got it. And we received payment for a half-hour reading, not the 90 minutes. That's okay. I wasn't even, well, I have to admit, I will admit I was ticked that's what happened, but it's okay. It's in the past, lesson learned. I'm not going to do that again. So my heads up to you is to get paid first. Because this is the same young lady that came to me this past week on the 9th and asked me for an emergency reading, a romance reading, about what was going on in a relationship. And I basically had to say no. I was in the middle of something and I just didn't. First of all, I had spent the whole day prior to that listening to nothing but romance readings when I worked on the phone source. And quite frankly, I was fed up with them because they all sounded the same. And I really wasn't in the right frame of mind to do a romance reading, and especially an emergency romance reading, when I was in the middle of a project that was really important for me to get accomplished. So I said no. You heard this ranting and raving before. Oh, my timer just went at 444. See, there you go. God bless if I didn't get a PayPal dispute last night saying she never authorized the reading in the one we did in July, where she only paid for 30 minutes, but we did a 90-minute reading, and that she put in a dispute. I was so shocked last night. I literally, I had gone to lie down so I could just get my legs up, and I saw an email come in on my cell phone, and I went to go check it, and I went, say what? So I came out here to the computer, and I checked the details, and I was like, so what? I was so shocked. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So I sent her an email back in case maybe she had forgotten. Maybe she didn't recognize that it's under Country Cottage Industries. That is my company as well. There are a lot of people that buy psychic readings and don't want their significant others to know, so the invoice comes in from my mother company, which is Country Cottage Industries, but on the bottom it does say House of Angel Card Readings. I was just absolutely flabbergasted, and so I decided to go and contact her via Facebook, only to discover that she had unfriended me, so that the conversations of the back and forth requests for the money to be paid in July have disappeared. Quite fascinating. So I hummed and hawed about this a lot. I'm like, what do I do about this? I'm sorry, but if you're that upset that I can't do a reading for you when you need it, my goodness, just say so. You don't have to deny payment from something we did almost a month ago. But, it really ticked me off just enough that I almost began to question why I do this. And I had that little itty bitty doubt in my head why I do this. But it gave me also great reminders of why I stopped doing this so many years ago. This is typical human reaction that made me stop doing this and pursuing it in a public level decades ago. And I sat here and I hummed and hawed about it. I really did. And then I said, well, this is not helping me at all. And being upset over it's not helping me at all. And this negativity is not helping me at all. So I literally put it into prayer and said, God, remove from me these feelings. Remove from me this negativity. Remove from me this upsettedness. And I heard, you're here to serve. But in order to serve, there has to be an energy exchange. And in order to serve well, if you contact any psychic, I don't care who they are, if you go to California Psychics or Psychic Source or Hollywood Psychics or a psychic online or a psychic in your area or a medium or a card reader, or you go to a metaphysical store when they're having an event, anyone that you go to, understand that you cannot just snap your fingers and have them ready to get their energies in place to answer your questions, especially when you're coming from a desperate tone. That desperation energy doesn't fit and belong in a reading. All you're going to get back is desperation tone. You're not going to get an accurate reading. So if you come with anxiety and you come with desperation, I don't care what anyone tells you, that reader is going to pick up on that because they're sensitive to it, and that's what you're going to get back. And they're going to have to fight within themselves to keep that at bay in order to do the best job they can for you. So, lovely lady, in your PayPal dispute, I send you love and light. You know the truth and I know the truth, and I wish you well. If you need that $50 so much, so be it. I have answered PayPal's dispute and shown proof and copy of your requesting the reading. Have a beautiful day. Now, let's get on to the good stuff, shall we? Whew, protect yourself, boys and girls. Always remember we are here to serve and that there's energy that needs to be exchanged with love. And that's how I want to approach this reading for today. So guess what? Not letting anyone take away my power. And yes, I'm coming back to my old standby. You bet I am. Archangel Power Tarot Cards, created by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, published by Hay House. And I am in a great mood this morning. I am feeling empowered. I am not going to allow the negativity of one individual to steal my thunder, to steal my power, to take away from me that which is why I was here and born to be. And it's to offer loving messages and guidance from God, His Son, Holy Spirit, and the angels. And to use these gifts, these blessings that we are all born with. You know, I tell everybody, you don't need a psychic. You don't need a medium. You don't need a card reader. If you have a question, a concern, a fear, release it in prayer and trust that God will answer. It may not be the answer you want, but God will answer. And guess what? Sometimes the answer is no. Sorry. And even if you're calling on a psychic or a medium or whatever, and you're doing all that, know that because of free will, everyone and anything and everything can change. A psychic can't force your love or your partner to come home or to stop cheating or to even figure out, nor should they be peeking into the private lives of someone else around you. I'm sorry, that's my big issue. When people ask me, well, what's he doing or what's they doing or what's she doing? It's my big issue. It's one of the reasons I don't like romance readings. It's because you're asking me to peek into the lives of someone else, into their privacy. And you know, that's just something I'm not comfortable with. And that is one of the reasons that I think the good Lord is leading me to do more mediumship readings than personal readings. Yep, I'm beginning to think so, because those are loving messages that come across, and they're very healing and very giving. And there's another one. Any others? Maybe talking of a storm today. Got 3, I think, so far. Wow, it's overcast. Haven't decided yet if I'm going to do any free readings on my Facebook page yet. I haven't even gone there to put up a card. I have to maybe get in a different mood or different spot. I may not do it at 9 o'clock. I might do it later. Really haven't decided yet. What about that one? Yes? Okay. Okay. Let's put the rest of the cards away. Let's move these into the order in which they fell. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Cheers. All right, let's take a look. Lord, I love you. I do. I'm sorry, I'm almost brought to tears with this. Release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. This is a message I'm taking to heart this morning, because you know what? After that incident and everything else that's happened this week, I seek peace. So what happened last night is now in the past. What happened earlier this morning is in the past. And I wish to release it, let go, and let God, and fill your heart and soul with His peace, because there is a more enriching future coming. I don't know if you feel that, but I sure do. Didn't she show up the other day? Yeah, she did. I think she was here yesterday. What a wonderful reminder. Queen of Michael, you know exactly what to do. You have the benefit of life experience, of soul experience, of mind experience, of spiritual experience to get it done. And this is a time for career rather than relationships. So focus on your career, focus on your finances, focus on developing yourself, focus on enriching. I'm hearing learn, as in more training, get ready. The fall is coming. The fall is coming. Wow, that's a little scary. But it's true. I'm literally hearing get training. The queen is here. Brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. That's who you are. Take a look at the dove. One of my beautiful students showed me that she feels it. That's Holy Spirit guiding you and uplifting you. Look at the beautiful light behind the queen. Look at these gorgeous yellow roses. They almost look like peonies. Just, you can do this. Another major arcana. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Pause for reflection and dare to be different. When you pause for reflection and insight, okay, you can tell I'm almost speechless with this one this morning. When I had to take a pause this morning. I literally had to take a pause this morning and say, this negative feeling, this negative attitude is not serving anyone. And I literally had to stop and ask God, please help me. You know, blessings to let it go, let God. There is a better way. So we just, rather than being upset, we just wish them well and use discernment and walk away. And I am not going to get caught up in that trap, nor should you. Take a look at things from a different point of view, from a different perspective. Feel, sense, hear from a different point of view. Stop. Don't let the anger bubble up, because you know what? That'll steer you off course. And that was my lesson this morning. It's a major arcana kind of day. It really is. All right. Release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. Your confidence doesn't always have to come from self. If you're feeling a lack of self-confidence, reach out for God confidence or Godfidence. Because you know what? He'll always steer you correctly. He will help you with those decisions to make. You need to release yourself from that which holds you back. Cast your fears, literally cast your fears, your worries, your concerns. God has better plans for you. It is time to detox your body, your mind, your heart, your soul, your space, your environment, your attitudes, your personal points of view. It's time to clear them up and become more loving. God showers you with 100% love. When your body's filled with negativity, when your soul is filled with negativity, when your heart is filled with negativity, when your mind is filled with negativity, that love needs to get in there. And you can call upon your angels to help you release it once and for all. And truly put your faith and your trust in God. Obtain the peace. Let go and let God. Last card. Of course, we're going to end on a financial note, kind of, sort of. I'll share with you why. Once you let go and let God, once you detox, once you make that decision that you're not going to accept anything than the very best that you can give, then your plans are going to start to work out very well. Professional and financial success. Whatever your endeavors are, whatever your work position is, know that it's going to be okay. You have to release, let go, and let God, and understand that there's a lot going on in the background. That there's a lot going on you don't know about. There's a lot going on that you don't need to know about. We don't need to always know the who, the what, the why, the where, the when. Unless you're a journalist and you're doing a report or you're doing a news story, we don't need to know that in every circumstance. Use your resources wisely. Use your resources of your smarts, of your instincts, of your chakras, of your balance, of your family, of your people, of your peers, of your mentors. Use your resources wisely. Don't spend foolishly, and spend money where it's best serving for all. This king is smiling because he's letting you know what? You got this. You really do got this. And you will obtain the professional and financial success. Don't forget, we started. This is a time for career, not relationships. You need to get stabilized in your finances, in your environment. This is Ariel. So she's talking about your house, your home, your bank accounts, your pets, your animals, your plants, your grass. Why, I just heard somebody putting down Roundup. Darling, beware of your lungs with that stuff. I'm sorry, Roundup. I have no clue why I'm hearing that. But you need to detox everything. You need to get clean again. If you haven't taken your shower this morning, as you shower, release the fears down the drain. Release the negativity down the drain. Feel yourself cleanse with God's love. And you got this. If you would like a personal reading from me, as I mentioned in the beginning, my classes are wrapping up. We rescheduled a few of them in a different way. So I ended up having a little more time in the month of August than I expected. We hit a major milestone this week, and I'm still overjoyed by it. So my way to celebrate was to go ahead and put the readings on sale. I just got uber excited about it. Put my book on sale, put my readings on sale. So please visit my website, and it is houseofangelcardreadings.com. Go to the readings page, and you'll see the variety that we have. The book, by the way, is on the same page. And it is an ebook, not a hardbound. We do have some time, so I think that is absolutely marvelous. And I am looking forward to booking with you. I do not do readings on Sundays. Plain and simple. The biggest day that I have coming up right now are Thursdays. Monday's pretty full. Tuesday's pretty full. Might have a couple of hours on Wednesday, but definitely on Thursday. And as we go, as like I said, my own personal classes that I'm taking for self-improvement and those classes that I'm teaching are wrapping up. So it's been an interesting August, and it's only the 12th. Come join us on Facebook. And of course, it's facebook.com, House of Angel Card Readings. We're over 2,300 followers. I thank you for it wholeheartedly. I thank you for your comments. I thank you for your posts, your likes, your hearts, your thumbs up. It makes my heart sing when I see that activity. Have a beautiful Saturday. Have a super Saturday. Have a great Saturday. And let no one and nothing rob you of your peace. Where is that beautiful card we started this reading with? Let nothing and no one rob you of your peace. Let go and let God. Walk in love. Walk in confidence. Walk in peace. Namaste.